If you're eyeing the Lenovo LOQ Ryzen 7 7435HS RTX 4060 for gaming or work, hold on, because I'm about to spill everything you must know, warts and all. This laptop promises powerhouse performance with a slick design, but here's what surprised me. Things aren't as perfect as they seem. Most reviews just hype the specs, but I'll reveal the harsh realities that might make you reconsider before hitting buy. And trust me, these issues aren't what you expect from a device boasting an RTX 4060 and Ryzen 7 combo. Stay tuned, because what seems like a dream on paper might just be a nightmare in daily use. So, who exactly should even consider this laptop? Let's dive in. First off, the Lenovo LOQ targets gamers, creative professionals, and power users needing solid multitasking ability combined with mid to high-tier graphics capabilities. Powered by AMD's Ryzen 7 7435HS CPU, featuring 8 cores and 16 threads, clocking up to 4.5 GHz turbo, plus a potent NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 with 8 GB of GDDR6 VRAM. This laptop screams performance. But hold your horses. Does it deliver on that promise? The specs look fantastic out of the box. An immersive 15.6-inch FHD 144Hz IPS display with 100% sRGB and G-Sync support ensures vibrant colors and smooth gameplay visuals. Plus, with a staggering 64 GB DDR5 RAM and 4 TB NVMe SSD, multitasking and file transfers sound like a breeze. Sounds like a dream setup for content creators and gamers alike, right? Well, the reality, as I found, is a bit messier. Here's where I start unraveling the Lenovo LOQ story. The first thing I noticed after long sessions was the thermal management, or the lack thereof. This laptop's impressive hardware runs hot under intense loads. The Ryzen 7 and RTX 4060 combo push heavy workloads, but Lenovo's cooling system struggles to keep temperatures in check, leading to performance throttling during extended gaming or video rendering sessions. So, while you may achieve blazingly fast speeds in short bursts, the thermal throttling quickly turns that speed into frustrating lag spikes. It's a serious concern if you're a gamer who loves marathon sessions or a content creator working on heavy projects. The laptop's chassis stays warm too, which can make lap use uncomfortable. Kind of ironic for a device marketed as ultra-portable, don't you think? But it's not just heat. The display, though boasting 144 Hz refresh rate and fantastic color accuracy thanks to 100% sRGB and G-Sync, only hits 300 nits brightness, which falls short in bright environments. If you plan to work outdoors or in a sunlit room, you might struggle with glare despite the anti-glare coating. That's a bummer because the beautiful 15.6 screen deserves more visibility punch. Also, the 720p webcam is your standard entry-level fare. Fine for casual Zoom calls, but don't expect crystal-clear video quality for professional streaming or meetings during prime lighting conditions. Maybe it's time we finally admit laptops still can't find a way to make webcams better. Guess they want us to keep buying ring lights, right? Memory and storage are where the Lenovo LOQ shines brightest. No joke there. Upgraded to a Titan 64 GB DDR5 RAM clocked at 4800 MHz. This machine dances through multitasking like a pro juggler at a circus. No dropping the ball. And a 4 TB NVMe M.2 SSD means you get lightning-fast file access and tons of space for games, projects, or whatever digital hoarding you're into. File transfers zip by with no hiccups, which is rare for gaming laptops at this price point. Plus, all of this runs on Windows 11 Pro, giving you a more polished OS experience with enhanced security and productivity tools. If you're a tech enthusiast or a creative needing powerful multitasking without constant pauses, this is a huge plus. Connectivity. Lenovo didn't skimp there either. You get versatile ports like one USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C that supports power delivery, DisplayPort, and 10 Gbps data transfer speeds, perfect for hooking up external displays or fast peripherals. There are also three USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type-A ports with 5 Gbps speed, HDMI 2.1 for crisp 4K output, an RJ45 LAN port for stable wired connections, and a headphone/microphone combo jack. Coupled with MediaTek Wi-Fi 6, 2x2 and Bluetooth 5.2, wireless connectivity works smoothly. However, some users report occasional Wi-Fi dropouts, a curious bug that hopefully Lenovo irons out with future updates. Now let's talk portability. The Lenovo LOQ measures roughly 14.17 by 10.19 and is just 0.94 thick, weighing about 5.25 pounds. That's fairly sleek for a gaming laptop, and it fits easily into standard backpacks without killing your back too much. The gray chassis is plain but professional, and the backlit full-size keyboard with a numpad is comfortable for productivity sessions, even in low light. The keys have a decent travel distance, comfortable but not mechanical keyboard satisfying. Oh, and here's a quick joke for you. Why don't gamers ever get lost? Because they always have a good map on their laptops, even if it's just a backlit keyboard. Alright, so if I had to sum up the technical experience, it's powerful, but with caveats on cooling and brightness. That brings us to the biggest question. Should you buy the Lenovo LOQ Ryzen 7 7435HS RTX 4060? The answer depends on your priorities. If you want a future-proofed laptop with tons of RAM and storage for creative work, plus a good mid-range GPU for moderate gaming, this is valid. But if you're a hardcore gamer who demands sustained high performance and brighter display to combat ambient light, or if you need professional webcam quality, maybe look elsewhere. But don't be too quick to write it off. Despite the heat issues, the Lenovo LOQ's overall build quality and design flexibility make it a solid all-rounder. Plus, the attention to connectivity makes it versatile in different setups, from home office to gaming den. Cheaper laptops often skimp on ports, but Lenovo includes an impressive array that rivals even pricier competitors. And here's a twist. With a relatively modest 60Wh battery, you can get around 6 hours of everyday use, which is decent for a gaming laptop. So it's not all doom and gloom. Before wrapping up, a little story. I lent this laptop to a friend who's a freelance graphic designer and casual gamer. His first reaction was amazement at the smooth multitasking and the massive SSD storage. But after a few hours of editing in Adobe Premiere while streaming, he noticed performance drops, just as I experienced. He joked, "Looks like this laptop needs a cold shower, not me." Honestly, that perfectly sums up the thermal throttling issue, but also the impressive raw horsepower it packs when cooled well. In summary, the Lenovo LOQ Ryzen 7 7435HS RTX 4060 is a beast in certain departments. Massive RAM, generous storage, solid GPU and CPU combo, and sleek design. But it stumbles on heat management and display brightness, factors that might be game changers depending on your use case. This laptop is definitely for gamers and creators who want power and storage without breaking the bank, but it's not flawless. If you can live with these trade-offs or plan to pair it with cooling pads and use indoors mostly, you'll appreciate its strong multitasking and graphical capabilities. So, should you buy it? If you want the best bang for your buck in terms of specs and don't mind the quirks I've mentioned, yes, go for it. Lenovo's LOQ offers one of the best value packages right now, especially if you can snag a deal on Amazon. Just remember, powerful laptops also come with powered expectations, including managing the heat and lighting conditions. And if you're still hesitant, you might want to explore laptops with better cooling and brighter displays, but probably at a higher price point. Or just treat this Lenovo like a spicy dish, good flavor but needs cooling down between bites. One last joke before you jump to checkout. Why did the laptop go to therapy? Because it had too many cores issues. Alright, that's enough tech humor for today. If you want the best price, check the Amazon link in the description below. I keep it updated with any deals so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching, and remember, tech reviews aren't just about hyping specs, they're about real-world value. Happy laptop hunting!